shoulder pain? Then this lesson is for you. It's an excellent warm-up before you start any kind of exercise. It's a neuroplasticity in motion exercise. So it's more of a lesson. You need to be aware of the movements you do them slowly and attentively. It's great for recovery, warm-up, and even as to do as a standalone program to improve your shoulder mobility and your reach, as we will include our whole body. All movements require that we move our full body, not just one part. This is important and you will see the benefits. To get started, you need to get next to a wall. Have a little bit of distance and look at your hand. We will start with whichever hand you want. I'm going to start with my left hand. Look at it, your arm, and start rotating it. Start touching the wall. And as you see, while I rotate it, I look at it with my head and I follow it with my eyes. And I rotate my whole body. Go slow, don't push, don't force anything. This is a somatic exercise and it requires full awareness. The slower you go, the more you sense, the more benefits you will have. Usually doing 5 repetitions is very welcome. And sense how you rotate, how you include your head rotation to view. How can you make it easier to rotate? And let's change direction. Go on the other side. And see how much you can include of your whole body while rotating. And of course, sometimes you need to rotate your hand accordingly, but keep following it with your eyes. Let your whole body rotate. And you'll see that this becomes much easier. Usually you should do 5 to 10 repetitions on each direction. But if you do 5 really slow, you will get more benefits than if you do 10 really fast. And once you're in the middle, you can stop for a few seconds and sense yourself. I bet you will feel a whole difference coming up from your left side to your right side as well. You'll feel your chest is open, your back, and even if you rotate a little bit to one side or the other, you will feel, I feel this side much easier and more open. The next part is you need to go really next to the wall. And next to the wall, meaning you need to have your shoulder and your pelvis next to the wall. And this time you do the same rotation slowly. The same rotation. But you need to figure out how you rotate. And if it's difficult on your neck, then don't look at the hand, but sense it. And now you come and you need to put your hand between yourself. Of course, there's going to be a little space between your pelvis will move, but just a little bit. Continue moving. If it hurts your neck or you can't rotate, then just keep it this way and continue the rotation. Don't force anything in your head. If you feel any kind of strain, you need to back off, move slower. And then, of course, you need to put your hand between yourself, push it a little bit, and try to keep a balance between your pelvis and your shoulder being on the wall. Of course, your shoulder is not going to touch, but your underside will touch right now. And now rotate in the opposite direction. And you'll sense, if you go really slow, that a lot of vertebrae and a lot of your ribs have to accommodate this movement. And now, how do you get past? Well, you need to pull your elbow between you. Yes, your pelvis will move a little bit, but then once your hand has passed, put the pelvis back. Rotate your hand. You'll need to figure out how you rotate your hand and which is easier. Of course, you will need to turn a little bit with your chest towards the wall to make it more easy. So these are all small things which you need to adapt. You need to sense them, because in all our movements we need to change the way we move. Again, a little bit of space. You're probably going to side bend your ribs a little bit. This is the power of somatics, because you don't just repeat a movement 1,000 times, you sense how you can make it easier, how you can make it more powerful. And now I can truly sense that I actually touch with my whole side, and my hand is much higher from when it was the beginning. Actually, I can reach much higher. And I just did 3 repetitions on one side and on the other side. And I'll stand a little bit and sense your sides again. I feel even more openness, and it's like from my shoulder even down to my pelvis, my abdomen, my back, my mid-back. If you don't have a wall, or you're somewhere without a wall, then there's another variation which you can do, and I'm going to show my left hand again. You just stand wherever you are, and you do as if a combination of the first version. You follow with your eyes, and you do it very slowly, and you rotate it. See, I rotate my whole body, not just my hand, because if you only rotate your hand, you're probably going to pull something. You need to do a full body movement. And just rotate 3 times, one direction, stop a few seconds, and then do the rotation on the other direction, and follow with your eyes. There are, of course, other variations to this movement. You can move your hand in one direction and your head and your eyes the opposite direction. So I'm looking down, I'm looking to my backside, my hand is in my front, and you can do a lot of variations, and I invite you to take the time, pause, and do these variations. Of course, there are many other lessons and many other variations of improving your shoulder mobility, your shoulder movement, and getting out of shoulder pain. If you want to learn more, there are free lessons available on linsublime.com. All you need to do is register. I welcome you to daily practice. Please like, subscribe, and follow. Join the community. You can ask questions and you can have fun. After you've done on this side, wait for 5 minutes and then do the other side. Wishing you well-being.